Hey, so today I want to give you the opportunity to perhaps take some time out and start observing some more of not only your own actions, but just some of the things that people do in the world around you. And one of the things that I notice a lot is how people are not really. So I'm always encouraging people to get out of their heads and more into their bodies, into their hearts, and even down lower. So what you see is a lot of people, because they're so confined to their head, when they're walking around, for example, a lot of them are just either beelining for something, or they're texting and walking or something, or they're looking down. A lot of people do that. Now, I mean, you can't just look up all the time because you're going to hit your head on something, or you'll trip over something, or step into some poo or something like that. But the idea is to every now and then just look up. I mean, there is a fascinating micro world that goes on, on the ground, at ground level, and you get down and have a look, and there's all, especially, if you're on the beach looking at the sand, or in the soil, or into little plants and things, and you see all the little insects and little animals. So there's a lot that goes on. It's very fascinating, but it's also a good idea to just spend some time in the macro world and just experiencing the grandeur and the scale of what's around. And the reason I bring this up is just an affinity that I have, and I know a lot of, if you look at Native American texts and teachings, they have an affinity for birds, eagles and hawks and things more so than others, but birds in general. So I want to give you two things today. One is a quote from, I think it's an old Indian quote, and that is that when you teach a child the name of the bird, the child never sees the bird again. He loses the wonder. He sees a magpie or an eagle, or he sees a kite. He doesn't see the bird, if you get where I'm going there. He just loses the wonder and the just magnificence of that, and he just sees a label. And number two is that I just want to start encouraging you to start to expand and grow through consciousness. And in an example that I'm going to give, it's just something that I've noticed I'm sort of a track that I'm starting to go down. So number one is, first of all, freeing your mind and your attention and being present and giving yourself the ability to look up and notice a bird. The second level to that is to, without looking up, just to be able to feel a bird fly overhead without having to actually see it. The next level above that is to just be able to feel the presence of a bird. Like maybe it's not even flying, it's just that you can feel the bird. You can actually just, not only feel that it's there, but you can feel the bird. It's a little deeper than just feeling that it's there. And then the next step above that is to actually be the bird, to become the bird, to be one with the bird, and to be able to see what the bird sees. So it's just something to throw out there for you, something to, I guess, allow you to see that there's more out there than what you're currently seeing with your eyes now, and encourage you to give that a go. Any questions along these sorts of lines, obviously give us an email, and I'm happy to answer them for you. Till then, catch you on the next vid.